Hey, welcome back. The Watchtower says this is a coincidence or it's a miracle. I'd like to add a third option, and that is that they're just plain wrong. Okay, so here's the issue. Judges 18:29 says, "Furthermore, they called the name of the city Dan by the name of their father, Dan, who had been born to Israel. Nevertheless, Laish was the city's name at first." Okay, so what? The city of Dan used to be called Laish. No big deal. But in Genesis 14:14 it says, "Thus Abram got to hear that his brother had been taken captive. With that he mustered his trained men, 318 slaves born in his household, and went in pursuit up to Dan." So how could this be? It wasn't called Dan, it was called Laish. Any reasonable person would just put this down to the fact that Genesis was written after the city had been renamed, but witnesses can't accept that because they hold on to the tradition that Moses wrote it in 1513 BCE. So, how do they reason around this? Insight on the scriptures can help us. The correspondence of this early name to that of the forefather of the tribe of Dan may have been coincidental or even divinely directed. Okay, so they have two explanations. One, it's just a sheer coincidence that there used to be another city called Dan in that region that we now know nothing else of, and it just happened to be the city that Abraham went up to. Number two, Jehovah inspired Moses to call Laish Dan in this text because he knew that 400 years in the future, the tribe of Dan would conquer Laish, burn it to the ground, and rebuild it, renaming it Dan after their forefather. Do either of those sound like reasonable explanations to you? If this kind of reasoning was used to defend the Quran or the Book of Mormon, in fact, anything, would you find that acceptable? You would instantly see that this person is just so desperate to hold on to a dogma that they would rather believe anything other than the explanation that is staring you in the face. This book was not written by Moses, and the writer of Genesis 14:14 wrote it after the city of Laish had been renamed Dan. So that's just something I had for you today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.